Poštovani gledaoci, dobar dan. Sa nama je Dons, predstavnik Letonije na ovogodišnjoj Euroviziji. On će se predstaviti u drugom polufinalu sa pesmom Hollow. To pravo je stekao tako što je pobedio na letonskom nacionalnom izboru koje se zove Supernova. Hello, Dons, how are you? How are you doing?
Danilo, hello, Serbia. I'm very good, thank you. I'm pretty cozy here.
First of all, Eurovision is like in 2 months, so preparation must be in very, very high speed. Let's say it like that. So, is it tense? This is probably the biggest project of that type that you are doing. So, how are you handling all of that?
Yes, actually, you're totally right. The time is an essence here, and we're preparing the performance, and we have to be ready by 15th of April. So that's when we submit all the show. So it's less than a month, and yeah, it's been pretty hectic. So we keep on working on 16, 18 hours a day, communicating and you know uh, brainstorming which will be the better or the best idea, how we can do it better. Because the possibilities that Eurovision stage allows us to create a show is enormous. It's just like uh, it's insane. It's great. I mean, I love it, and that is the difference between national competition, which the stage size comparing to Malmo is just like you can't compare them. It's like a rocket science now.
Yes, actually, national finals are artists always call it like small Eurovision, but on Eurovision everything is much much bigger. 2nd of January this year, your song "Hollow" was published. It was rumored that it will take part on Supernova. It happened. You won. Can you tell us a bit more about that journey and about your personal meaning of the song?
Yes, I remember when we wrote Hollow, even year before it was released, and I remember that day that we felt that we wrote something special, uh, and and it wasn't intended as session for Eurovision. It was just let's write a song that actually means something for us as songwriters. And we wrote together with Liam and Kate in Spain, in small fisherman's village. There was a songwriting camp. And somehow just traveling around Europe, meeting with friends and producers and songwriters, somehow I just slipped the few songs, and Hollow was one of them. And just like, you sometimes you show your fellow colleagues your songs, and you listen to theirs. And every one of those opinions were like, oh, this could be really good entry for Eurovision. And they pointed out on Hollow. So that's how the idea of taking part of Eurovision was born. And it was a year before we released it. And then, it was a preparation already. We filmed both because we have Hollow Latvian version as
Yes.
well. So we filmed the videos already in both languages. So yeah, and I'm very happy and very thrilled to represent Latvia with Hollow. And well, I'm happy. I'm very
Uh,
very happy to be able to take part of this great celebration of unity and freedom, which is called Eurovision.
Yes, we really saw your happiness when you won the national selection, and it was with a quite big margin. You won both public and jury vote, but it was not your first shot at Eurovision. At 2014, you lost just by a couple of dozens of votes. So, do you feel like when you came back this time, were you like? I am going to win and everything, or you just applied that song because you felt that it has some potential that people outside of Latvia also should hear?
Yeah, I think that the the song itself, uh, my mental state was I just go outside, just stay on stage, sing the song, tell the story. And there are things that I cannot influence, like public voting or jury vote. I can just be myself. And I'm very, very humble and grateful that the jury and people of Latvia selected me. So I think, and I hope that uh, Song Hollow will touch at least one heart somewhere in
Uh,
Serbia.
it's also happening because in our Eurovision community of Serbia, Halo has some number of like big fans. You know, there are people that I know that are ranking that song in number one. So uh,
Wow, thank you
I
so much.
think I
Very
think that's uh, I think that's the type of the song when somebody feels it, it's really intense. And I am one of them because I really liked it from the like when it was just a rumor that you're going to take part in Supernova. The first thing that a part of the song came to my mind was a music video because it's so authentic, characteristic, and acting of yours is also on very high level. So I would like to ask you about that, about recording of music video. How did you come up to that idea?
wow. First of all, yeah, thank you for those kind words. I mean, I'm speechless now. I mean, talking about the video, I would say that there was this director, uh, Donsom. He was the director and the father behind the idea of the video, and I just trusted him. Like I just followed his directions. Whenever he said, "Can you be like this?" And so it was just so natural and easy for me to be part of that shoot. So uh, yeah, I mean, I always like challenges. So for example, the part where I'm running away from those guys and they're chasing me and they're dragging me down from this pile of of sand or
Yeah,
small. I'm when I'm screaming there, I actually I'm in enormous pain because they physically are dragging me down, and my leg was like if my legs were down like this, one of my leg was up here like that.
yeah.
So my
So,
left leg was covered in bruises for a month afterwards.
oh,
I took the I took the dive into this in his direction as a director. It was fun. I always loved the pushing the envelope and then going overcome the physical pain or these long hours of shooting whenever you shoot like for 18, 20 hours it can be exhausting, and it's nice that the result came out like this, and I'm very very happy, and I'm very happy that you like it, and then we did something right. So that's very very.
it reminded me a bit of music video in some segments of Duncan Lawrence Arcade, the winning song from like 5 years ago.
That is
Um,
One of my favorite songs of all time of Eurovision, actually, Arcade. Yeah, I
Yes,
love.
yes, it really went viral in last 2 or 3 years. So it's actually one of the most famous Eurovision hits ever. Let's talk about one thing also about Latvia. Latvia
Okay.
is struggling in Eurovision. I think about results and everything. You're like 7 or 8 years in a non-qualifier streak. Last year it was a really good song, but just a couple of points managed to make Latvia out of the final.
Yeah.
So do you feel maybe that kind of pressure, result pressure, because you're one of the most famous names in your country, and people are probably expecting finally the final from your country.
Well, from my side, I will do my best. I'll tell the story. I'll sing the song, and I think that this is you can't predict. You can't be so sure that, oh, we're gonna get into the final. Of course, we want to, but so do other countries, so do other songs, and so if it's written in the stars that we have to be in the finals, and then we're gonna be there. And I really hope that the song will resonate with the audience that's gonna watch the Eurovision semifinals on the 9th of May. And so it's just some things you cannot predict, and this is the one. And so let's just leave that for a surprise. And the pressure that you asked me, um, there are things that you you cannot change and predict. One thing is the weather, another thing is who's going to win Eurovision.
That's right.
Simple.
That's right.
So so let's just enjoy. I think it's going to be great show. We have great entries this year, and I think I think we will have a good time. Just enjoying the diversity of music that is being presented this year is outstanding. Is great. Baby Lasagna, come on, it's such a
Yeah,
song.
it's
I
big. It's
mean,
big hype in
yeah.
Serbia, Croatia, and everywhere about baby lasagna, and it's something new for us because, like 5 or 10 years ago, Balkan countries often sent like similar genres and everything, but now something is different right here.
And this is great, and this is great. It evolves, and it just goes further. And France has a great entry, and Georgia has a great entry, and Finland, and you name it. You know, Lithuania. It's a great song, and Estonia. I mean, you can pick by the mood you're in, which is the best song for you for that day. If you're feeling today happy, then maybe Netherlands will be the song for you today. And if you feel emotional and sad, well, pick Latvia for that moment,
So
or Belgium. So yeah.
it's actually, when you mentioned it from the artist perspective, really, really big diversity, and Eurovision is the greatest platform in the world, but it's also competition. When we speak about competition, I see basketball behind you.
Oh, yes, of course, you're from Serbia. Of course, you'll see.
Yes,
Yes.
that's the first thing that we notice. Serbia and Latvia, I think we share a passion for basketball. So, can you tell me who's your favorite team?
Well, it's our national team, Latvian
A part of
basketball.
that, maybe club?
I would say that from wherever Latvians are playing for now, it's Celtics and Charlotte.
Oh,
So
I have to say,
the,
my favorite basketball team from Serbia, Partizan, had one really great Latvian player, and he's like a legend of our team, Davis Bertans, and we really like him.
Well, I will tell Davis because we're quite good friends. So I do
Oh,
like I will give your kind words to him. So Davis and his brother Dairis as well. They're both very good players and great 3-point shooters. So what a hell of a year last year we had in basketball world, right?
yes,
So
yes.
so also congratulations on your success as well. I mean, tough games and I mean
It was
you
just a
have
little, just a little.
yeah, but if you're talking about I have to defend Latvian fans of basketball. We are quite hot-hearted and we do love basketball and ice hockey. But to be honest, hats off to Serbian fans. Whenever you see the picture, the video of how you support basketball, and I remember who was Djokovic was the one who answered the question, "How do you feel? You're in Miami, and there are crazy fans." And he said, "I'm from Serbia. We have you have never seen before." And he was right. I mean, he's right. I mean, the way of your passion towards sports, basketball and football, is incredible, and you inspire that all of Europe and all the world. So thank you guys for being such passionate about these sports. It entertains us as well, not just the sport event, but the fans, how you support
Yeah,
your team. So
thank
thank
you for these kind words because in our country we see sports people like biggest ambassadors of Serbia because I think that the way that they are spreading the our flag, our national pride, and everything, it's just outstanding. So thanks a lot, and I hope that we will have in Partizan Belgrade another Latvian player maybe soon, as good as Davis Bertans.
of course, he's great. He's great.
Dons, thanks a lot for this interview. It was our pleasure, and I hope that you will make a great time on Eurovision, that you will make a good result as well, and have fun, which is the most important, of course.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Hope to
Poštovani
see you.
gledaoci, poštovani gledaoci, to bi bilo to od Donsa, a mi se naravno pratimo i nadalje. Uživajte.